Hey guys, I've been going away for a little bit. As some of you guys know, I've been doing maintenance on my bike, and I did a couple of modifications to my bike. For those of you guys that want to keep up with the updates with me, like me on my Facebook page over at facebook.com/CycleCruza1, or subscribe to my blog over at CycleCruza.com. If you subscribe to my blog, you'll actually get an email notification of my updates and any new videos that I upload. But yeah, I did put the updates on there. Sorry about the cancellation for the Moto vlog last Thursday, but I was absolutely just so focused on getting this bike completed. And the reason why it took a little longer than necessary is because it's absolutely my first time doing a lot of the stuff. The only thing I've done on this bike before was the oil change and the oil filter change, which it can be kind of a pain in the ass on this bike. And also, as far as the modifications that I have done on my bike, I added a GPS charger, and as you guys know, I fabricated this GPS dock, and I did a full video on that, so you might want to go check that out if you want to learn how to do the GPS dock for this 2008 CBR 600RR. It'll work on pretty much a lot of the Honda bikes. I don't know about the other bikes, but you have to have the triple tree cap in the middle, and so if you have that on your bike, you'll probably be able to perform this modification. And it didn't cost me anything. I actually used materials from the house. But yeah, I went ahead and I added the charger to the dock, and I added a 12-volt outlet in the trunk of this bike, and I just used the regular GPS charger that came with this GPS, and I snaked it through so that it comes out of the tank cover here, and it's awesome. You just have to make sure to unplug the 12-volt charger from the 12-volt outlet so it doesn't run down your battery. So, but it's awesome. I don't have to worry about my batteries running down anymore, and that way I can keep up with my speed, directions, and I love having a GPS on my bike. I really missed it for the time I didn't have it, because I had it on my CBR 250R as well. But yeah, another modification that I did, if you keep up with my website and my Facebook page, I did post pictures and a couple of videos, short videos of the aftermarket mirrors that I put on my bike. These have the integrated turn signals in them. They look a hell of a lot better than OEM, at least in my opinion. I know a lot of you guys are diehard, OEM guys, but I really didn't like the factory mirrors that came with this bike. These, I'll tell you, are awesome. It's a pretty easy install, and the quality of these mirrors are awesome. The price is really inexpensive. It's really for the quality that you get. I mean, these mirrors should really cost a lot more, but it has bright LEDs. As you can see, I'll show a video of the LEDs on these mirrors. The stem length is actually the same length as the OEM mirrors. The base is actually identical to the OEM mirrors, and the mirror length actually extends out a little farther than the OEM mirrors, and I'll show you in this video the difference. So you can actually, with these mirrors, I actually see the road behind me and not my elbows so much as I did with the OEM mirrors, and there's no vibration. Look here. Absolutely no vibration, and the mirrors are crystal clear. I know some of you guys complained on some of the aftermarket mirrors that the mirror quality wasn't that great, or the stem length is short. And that's something that I've kept in mind when I was looking for aftermarket mirrors. So when I saw these, I was like, wow, these are awesome. It's everything that I wanted. It's not that shiny plastic finish crap. These are matte black. And now I will tell you that the wire does come out of the stem on these mirrors, as you see here. And what you have to do is, what I did is I dremeled a little slot at the base so that the wire goes underneath, and then I just drilled a hole in the fairing, I didn't drill a hole in the dash. It's just the fairing, just this thin plastic fairing here. And actually the wire is routed between the fairing and the dash, and it comes out the bottom of the dash here. And then I just spliced into the factory turn signal wires. Fairly easy install. We'll be doing a full installation video on these aftermarket mirrors and a full review on them. So count this as like a mini review. But I'll tell you, I'll give you the link to where you can buy these, actually in this video and in the install video as well. And I'll tell you, these mirrors are awesome. I really like them so far. Much better than OEM. Like I said, I believe, in my opinion, they look 20 times better than the OEM mirrors. But yeah, I did those modifications, and everything worked out great. The maintenance worked out great. Also changed the stator cover on my bike, which is a pain in the ass if you don't know what you're doing. I'll do a full install video on that replacement, show you how to replace a stator cover or alternator cover on your bike. The hardest part is taking it off, because you have to break the seal, because it has a liquid gasket seal around the inside of the cover on the edge. But once you break the seal, it comes off, and then it's actually attached on there magnetically. So it has a strong magnetic attraction on there that you have to actually put some force into it to pull it off. But it wasn't too bad, and some oil will come out of it when you pull off the stator cover, so you want to make sure to put some type of container of some sort to catch the oil that comes out. Yeah, but all in all the maintenance stuff wasn't too bad at all. I'm really impressed with these aftermarket fairings. It was easy to take off, easy to put on, and I'll do videos on that as well. I have a ton of maintenance videos that's coming up, guys, and I'll probably pump one out maybe a couple a week, maybe, I don't know, in addition to doing the Moto vlog on Thursday. I have a lot of stuff coming up. I just got my Drift Ghost camera, and I'm going to be doing a review on that. And so I got a lot of stuff coming up in the pipeline, guys, and I do apologize for canceling my Moto vlog last week, but like I said, I was totally enthralled in doing the maintenance on this bike and getting it done, because I want to get on my bike as soon as possible. But the maintenance stuff has to be done. You definitely want to keep up with the maintenance on your bike. And I'll tell you, one reason for the holdup is I didn't have a lot of the tools. Some tools that you definitely going to make sure to have before you start working on your bike is make sure you have a torque wrench, which I already had. I had a 1/2 inch torque wrench, but I also went ahead and bought a 3/8 inch torque wrench. And you'll also need a metric socket set. Definitely, everything you get, make sure it's metric. I learned the hard way on that. Even the hex set, get like a T-handle hex set. And I bought all of my stuff at Harbor Freight for really cheap. The torque wrenches, I paid $10 each. You'll have to get a coupon on a Sport Rider magazine or Motorcyclist. They have the $9.99 coupon in there. If you just go into Harbor Freight, they're 20 bucks, but even for 20 bucks, they're worth it. They're excellent quality torque wrenches if you take care of them. I mean, if you throw your wrenches around and don't treat them right, then obviously any torque wrench is going to break. But I hear some people complain about the quality of some of the stuff at Harbor Freight, but I don't have any problems at all. I've had my 1/2 inch torque wrench for a couple of years now, and it's been awesome for me. But yeah, you want to make sure every screw, nut, bolt on your bike is definitely set at the correct torque level. Because vibration on your bike, if it's on there loose, or even if it's too tight, you can strip the bolt, nut, But yes, also make sure you have a rubber mallet if you're going to take off your stator cover, because you have to actually hammer down on the stator cover. And that's something I didn't have. I just took a piece of rubber and a hammer and I hit down on it and broke the seal. I was actually scared because I didn't want to break anything, because in the past when I had my Chinese scooter, I broke a few things on there working on that scooter, and I was like, I don't want to mess up anything on this bike, man, because these parts are like really expensive and some of them are hard to come by. So yeah, guys, I highly recommend working on your own bike. You can do all the maintenance stuff yourself, and you can follow my videos in my maintenance series, and that should help you out, especially for those of you guys, and for those of you guys that don't have the CBR 600RR. It's pretty much the same principle for all the sport bikes, but I highly recommend getting a repair manual. You can purchase one at your local store, motorcycle store, or actually download it in PDF form online. But yeah, so I have a ton of videos coming up, but that's all I have for you guys, really, until so look forward to those videos. And if you have any questions about anything, about the mirrors, about any of the maintenance stuff that I did on my bike, feel free to drop a comment or add to the conversation. And so we'll see you guys in the next video. So until next time,
catch you guys later. Peace.
Hey, subscribe to my blog over at CycleCruza.com for tips and great deals. Also, click like on my Facebook page for new updates, and that's facebook.com/CycleCruza1.